Hello, hello, hello.
Hi,
Good
Raymond.
morning.
Hello, hello. Wow.
Hi,
All
Aaron.
people. Hi,
Raymond. Hi.
hi, Margaret. Hi,
Morning.
Ralph, Lynn, Glenn. Wow. Wow. My wonderful leaders.
Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Raymond. Yeah,
Oh,
happy birthday, Raymond.
yes, look at this. My staff sent me all these.
Happy birthday.
They say happy birthday.
Wow.
Wow.
So what are your plans for today?
I have already got up at 6:30 in the morning and run a 5K.
Wow.
And the first time I ran a 5K in the last 40 years, because of
Wow, wow, wow.
was 55 minutes, and that was 55 minutes. And today I ran it in 49 and a half minutes. Oh boy, I'm excited about that. And now I'm teaching a course on how to write a book all day. And I've given them an hour break from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time so that I could teach you. They think I'm eating. I'm teaching. And then when you're finished, I'm going back to teaching them. Yeah. So on this call, I'm going to talk about something that people find very, very difficult. And that is, you could probably get lots of enrollments and you'd probably have the courage to make lots of presentations if only someone would say, yes, give me a presentation. So I want to talk about how I get leads. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here. Let me just find it. Hello, where are you? Oh, for God's sake, I had it just right here. Oh no. Hold on. Maybe it's in another file. Oh, Vinny, where are you? Ah, I wanted to show it to you. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. Okay. So Vinny, can you see, is Vinny Paul forwards or backwards for you?
Forward.
It's forwards.
So you can see it says,
Subscribe to my podcast.
yeah, but later on, he says, happy birthday. And then I said, you the man, thank you. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then I wrote, hey, I'm using a nutritional supplement that's giving me, what is it?
Huge benefits.
Huge benefits. You keep reading it.
May I call you to tell you about it?
Right. And then he wrote, I'm busy for a few hours. And I said, okay, I'm teaching all day. I'll call you this evening. And he put like happy emojis. So that's how I got one lead. I've been doing it all day long. I've got, hey, I'm using a supplement that's giving me huge benefits. May I tell you about a question mark? I've got that copied on my clipboard. And every time someone wishes me happy birthday, oh my God, thank you. I really miss you. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, I'm using a nutritional supplement. And I have 4 leads so far. There's Vinny. Can you see this one? There's Vinny. That's 4 leads that I've got that I'm calling them tonight. And they already love me because they sent me a birthday wish. And they've already agreed to hear a presentation. And my presentation is going to be about 6 minutes long, not 18 minutes, because I'm only going to be telling them about what?
Ninja.
Ninja. That's it. I have the last of the last 22 people that I have enrolled, 20 of them think that Young Living has one product. They're on auto ship on the 5th day of every month for Ninja Red, a 4-pack. In Canada, the product code is 304, 403.
403.
In the United States, it's 3044. That's all they know. They think Young Living is a one product company. They get it automatically. And here's another 2 people that I'm going to be enrolling today. The wife and the husband. Here it is, Cindy Vander Welden and her husband, James Vander Welden. So I'm going to enroll her as I'm the enroller, and then she's going to enroll him. And that means that she's going to get about $150 bonus for enrolling him. She's going to make so much money for, quote, doing nothing, that maybe she'll want to enroll some other people. That's what I do. And the only way, she called me. Cindy said, you know what? I'm a bit overweight and I'm getting old and my knees hurt and I've got diabetes. And I've seen on some of your Facebook lives that you're drinking this magic something or other. Tell me about it. So that's it. That's all I'm doing. So I will likely be enrolling Cindy and James today, plus Leonard Selvaratnan, Clarence, Vinny, and there's somebody else who wished me a happy birthday, and I don't even know who they are, and their name didn't show up, just their phone number. And I got nothing to lose. I don't even know who the heck they are. So I said, oh, thank you so much. Heck, what? I'm just using a nutritional supplement. Do you want to know about it? And they said, yeah, really. So I'm going to be calling the number and saying, hi, hoping it's the same guy. I don't even know who it is. And if they enroll, I'm going to say, now, tell me the exact spelling of your name. What I mean is, I don't even know who the heck you are.
Love it.
I use everything I've got. I will probably enroll about 6 people today.
Wow.
And that's after running a 5K this morning. Hello, thanks for joining us, Erica. And after teaching all day this evening, I'll have to spend some time with my wife, but basically I'll also be enrolling about 6 people. And you might say, well, it's not your birthday every day. I know, but do you think of using your birthday to get 6 leads? And by the way, it's not just 6. Wait till you see this. You see this. Oops. Can you see how many people have contacted me on Facebook Messenger?
Yeah. 16.
How many?
16.
16, yeah. Can you see that, Ralph?
Yep.
And I'm going to be saying to all of them, oh, thank you very much. Hey, I'm using it. So from those 16, I might get another 8 that I may not be able to call today. I'll have to call them tomorrow. So that's one thing I do. Anyone who contacts me, I answer what they want. And then I say, by the way, I'm really into something fabulous. Can I tell you about it? No matter who contacts me, no matter who, I respond. And then I say in another message, hey, I'm doing this thing. Can I tell you about it? And some people get that it's network marketing. They say, no, I don't want to get into network marketing. And I never go back to them and say, I don't want you to do network marketing. I just want you to buy this product, because their mind is made up. I'm not interested. I can't be bothered trying to overcome that objection, because there's so many people who just want to buy from me. So that's how you do it. Anyone who contacts me, I answer their question, and then I say, hey, you know what? I'm using this new nutritional supplement and I'm getting huge benefits. Can I tell you about it? Question mark? And that's it. If they don't reply, I don't care. If they do reply and say, screw off, I don't care. But usually they reply and say, yeah, tell me about it. Now, I just happened to get a lot of messages today because it's my birthday, but I always get email, and so do you. You get emails, and you think your job is to reply to them. It's not. It's to reply to them and enroll them into Young Living.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Raymond.
Thank you, Erica.
People are looking for solutions to their problems. They want it. If you say, I've got a solution, you've got their attention.
But that's not the issue, Margaret. The issue is, do you do it? That's the issue.
Yes,
Okay, good.
Yeah, actually yesterday.
Tell us.
Well, actually, this was on a different supplement that I'm taking, but to illustrate the point, a friend of mine called and he was complaining about lack of sleep, and I'm taking another supplement from another company, but it's the same kind of principle. And I said, well, I'm taking this one, and here's the results I've gotten from my sleep. Oh, you did? Oh, well, tell me about it. I want to know.
You got it. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. And by the way, Margaret, one way to guarantee failure in network marketing is to try to do 2 programs.
Well, I'm not actually trying to do that program. It just happened to come up.
But Young Living has products that help you sleep, like Northern Lights Black Spruce.
Yes.
So let's pretend there were 2 network marketing companies that were similar to Young Living, and you got 5,000 PVs in one and 5,000 PVs in the other. You're nobody in one, you're nobody in the other. If you had offered only one, you'd have 10,000 and be a silver. So a really great way to fail is to promote 2 different programs or 2 different supplements. If you
Right.
combine it and tell people that Stress Away is great for sleep, lavender is great for sleep, and Northern Lights Black Spruce is special for sleep, then you could have had an enrollment in Young Living. Anyways, I got your point. I got your point. Every single time somebody contacts me, even my lawyer, because strangely, lawyers are people. Lawyers have some needs. Lawyers are overweight. Lawyers are actually people. Whoever they are, they're people. Even my medical doctor is a human being. And even though she's got all these pills she can recommend, she probably wants to learn how to do things without medication. So the big thing, the big thing I do is I reach out to everybody, especially people who've already contacted me. Because if I outbound message someone, say, hey, Ralph, I haven't heard from you in 10 years. Let me tell you about something. They'll say, oh shit, this is probably a network marketing thing. And it's suspicious. But if somebody's calling me, that's different. Anyways, that's what I do. And so so far, I've got 4 appointments and 2 enrollments for sure. They moved money around yesterday and told me I could enroll them today. So I will likely get 6 enrollments today. Plus, you saw there's 16 unanswered birthday wishes. And that might create another 8 presentations, which will probably be 6 enrollments. That's how I do it. Now, is that more than normal? Yeah, because I don't have very many birthdays each year. I don't usually get 30, 40, 50 incoming messages, but from totally different people. But that's how I do it. That's the secret. You have the ability to do 2 or 3 or 4 presentations a day, but you've got nobody to make the presentation to. That's what I do. And who did I have the courage? I had the courage to call Vinny. Who is Vinny? Vinny is my daughter's ex-boyfriend. Who is Lisa? Lisa's my ex, for God's sake. Lisa is the mother of Emma. She's my ex. And I enrolled her. And just for fun, just to create some fireworks, I placed her on my wife's front line. My ex is on my wife's front line. That was fun.
That's great. Love it.
So I don't hesitate. Today, well, I don't know if I'll get around to it, but I'm going to be calling my lawyer, who's my cousin, and I'm going to say, you give me advice for 40 years. I'd like to give you advice today. And I'll tell him about it. I'll tell him it's 166 Canadian. He's a Canadian. And he'll probably say, okay, sign me up. That's all it is. Now, when I do a Ninja only presentation, here's what I say. Because really, Ninja is better than all the 700 other products, because with the 700 other products, they may just buy 100 PV a month. But with Ninja, it's 130 a month. So it's better.
Oh.
And when I sign up Cindy, who will then sign up her husband, I'm getting 260 PV every month. So here's what I say. Have you heard of Jack Canfield? Oh, yeah. Well, Jack Canfield is the same age as me, he's 76. And he started taking Viagra 10 years ago. And when he switched to this nutritional supplement that I want to talk to you about, suddenly he didn't need Viagra any longer. Now, Ninja isn't a Viagra replacement. Let me tell you what it really is. Other companies that do an antioxidant look around to find the best antioxidant, and they always discover that it's great. And it is. Grapeseed extract is the best antioxidant. But Young Living did some research, and they found out that of the 8 most powerful antioxidants, they all work well, and they all work over different time frames, and they all work better or worse on different organs of the body. So instead of just using one, they've decided to use all 8. So it's grapeseed extract and pomegranate juice and vanilla extract and goji berry, all 8. And as a result, all the organs of your body get infused with nutrients. All the organs of your bodies gets cleansed. All the organs of your bodies get revitalized and rejuvenated and become younger. So the heart, the lung, the liver, the brain, the skin, the bladder, the kidney, all of them get better. And with Jack, he was able to measure how his prostate got better. But all the organs of the body actually got better. And let me tell you, if you think that's amazing, let me tell you my story. Within a month of taking this supplement, Ninja Red, I was walking with my wife and I suddenly burst into a jog. And she yelled after me, "What are you doing? You're 75 years old." And I said, I haven't run in 40 years. And when I was 40 years younger, I was also 40 pounds lighter. And I'm so full of energy, I have to start running. It's the first time I ran in 40 years. And now I run almost every day. And today, on my 76th birthday, I ran a 5K. And people say, "Oh my God." I said, "Oh, look, there's more." My sister bicycles an hour a day. And a while ago, she tried a completely different route. It unfortunately took her 2 hours and she got back exhausted. She said, "Well, I'm never doing that route again." And I got her onto this amazing antioxidant drink, the 2-hour route, and came back completely refreshed. I hear stories like this over and over and over again. Because your entire body gets infused with nutrients. All the organs of your body are improved. By the way, it has a low glycemic index. That's a little bit technical. A low glycemic index of only 11. Diabetics need to know that. There's no sugar in it whatsoever. And a low glycemic index means that your body doesn't get a shot of energy, because diabetics can't handle that. And so I'm enrolling my best friend. He's been a diabetic for 40 years. His first question is going to be, "What's the glycemic index?" I'll say 11. He'll say, "Fine." That's all I say. The whole presentation is 3, 4, 5 minutes long. And sometimes I'll give them a little lesson on antioxidant. And if I do, here it is. And by the way, if you want a record of this, you have to email me, raymond@aaron.com, and say, "Send me this month's recording," and I will. I'll send you this video we're making right now. Okay, so I'll say to them, "Lynn, do you know what an antioxidant is?" And Lynn will dutifully say, "Not exactly."
Tell me about it.
Yeah, good. So I'll say, when you get frightened, when you get scared, when your husband yells at you, when you worry about money, when someone cuts you off in traffic, your body gets a wave of oxidizing. The oxidizing is what slowly decays you. You don't get a year older because you go around the sun once. You get a year older because of all the oxidizing that slowly decays. And let me give you an actual example. The worst way to hurt an apple is to cut it in half. Like, that's just not worrying the apple. That's like really hurting the apple. And sure enough, it gets oxidized because the instant you cut it, it's white. You come back an hour later and it's brown. Why is it brown? Because the oxygen oxygenated the flesh of the apple and made it brown. Have you seen that happen, Lynn?
I have, but I didn't realize it was so important.
Yeah. Well, you can see that it slowly decays the apple. It also just slowly decays you. But don't worry, Lynn has an army of good guys called antioxidants. And the antioxidants fight the oxidizing. Just like if you cut an apple in half and then you covered the cut area with lemon, you come back an hour later and it's still white because the lemon is an antioxidant. So your body generates its own antioxidants and you don't have to worry, except at your age, your army of antioxidants is no longer strong enough. And so the oxidizing wins. Every time you get frightened or cut off or someone yells at you or you worry about money or you worry you got COVID or anything like that, the oxidizing army is stronger than your body's internal antioxidizing army. So your body needs something to help oxidate. And Young Living has produced Ningxia Red, which is 8 of the most powerful antioxidants. And so when you're healing, if you have a cold, all you do is double up on Ningxia juice and suddenly your joints heal, suddenly your cold goes away. If you're recovering from a more serious ailment, double or triple up on Ningxia and the healing goes way faster. A dear friend of mine in Norway, I called him, and this was a few months ago, and I told him about Ningxia. He says, I'm running an Ironman triathlon in 3 months. Do you think it'll help? I say, yeah, but you got to take triple. I made up triple, could have said double. He said, why triple? I said, an Ironman is a big deal. You need lots and lots of antioxidants. I put him on a monthly order of triple. That's 3 times 130 is 390 before he buys anything else. And he ran the Ironman. The cutoff is 17 hours. He did it in 15 hours, his first Ironman. That's what I say. That's how I talk about antioxidants. Those are the actual testimonials and examples that I give. So what I've taught you so far is the reason you're not enrolling more people is because you don't have more people to talk to. If I gave you a long list of people that are hungry for a presentation, heck, you would call each one of them and give a presentation. Call the next one, give a presentation. Call the next one, give a presentation. So how do you do it? Everyone who contacts you, answer their question, and then say, hey, I'm taking a nutritional supplement that I'm getting huge value from. Can I tell you about it? Question mark. Send it. That's it. If they don't reply, so what? If they reply and say no thanks, so what? If they reply and say, yeah, really, then you make a presentation. You only talk about Ningxia. They say, yeah, of course I want to try it. That's it. If they say, how do I try it? I say, you give me your credit card number and I send an order to your door. Can I just try it? Yeah. The way you try it is by I send you a month's supply. You can't try it for less than that. It's like going to the gym once. Doesn't make any sense. If all you want to do is go to the gym once, don't bother. That's what I do. I invite everybody who contacts me to answer the question if they're interested in finding out what's happening to me. And I get lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Not just on my birthday. And what do I do?
Sorry to interrupt. Irma, is it possible to put out your sound because it's
I will mute everybody.
thank you.
I already put out my sound.
Good, everybody's muted. All right, so how do I get leads? I respond to everybody who emails me or texts me or WhatsApps me or Facebook messages me. I answer the question, and then in the next message, I say, hey, I'm using a nutritional supplement. I'm getting huge results. Can I call you and tell you about it? That's it. And most people say yes because they've already contacted me. And then I make like a 6-minute presentation on the juice only. That's it. They say yes, and I collect just a few pieces of information and enroll them myself, and I put them on auto ship for the 5th of every month. That's it. Bang, done. Oh, you're so clever. You're so smart. No, I'm not. I'm not even courageous. I just don't care if they don't like me. So one guy,
Raymond?
yeah,
Sorry, I was speaking with somebody the other day about the Ninja juice. She's only interested in trying it one time. So
great. So just send her 1 month.
on auto ship, no, she wasn't keen on an auto ship, but she was
Lynn?
thinking about the price.
Lynn, you don't have to think about the price. Tell them the price. If she's Canadian, you say 166. If she's an American, you say 135.
She's thinking about the price, not me.
Right, but what's to think about? Either she can afford it or she can't. And the way that you handle that objection is you pre-clobber it. If someone says, how much is it? I say, it might be too much for you. They say, no, what is it? And then I pre-clobbered it if they say, anyways, if you go into, when you're enrolling them, there's a question, do you want to be on ER? Just say no. And then they only get a 1 month shipment. They never get another shipments. And they still get the ER price.
Oh, do they? Oh.
Yes, I know it's strange. So when you get to the very, very first question, it says, do you want to be on ER? There's lots of benefits. You say no. And then you call them on the 1st of the next month and say, tell me your experiences. And if they say, I love it, I'll say, fine, let me have it shipped to you on the 5th day of every month.
Okay, thank you.
So I've talked to you about how I get people to speak to. Today is a big day because it's my birthday. So I've got about 50 totally different people who are contacting me. And from that, I will probably make 20 or 30 presentations and get 15 or 20 enrollments over the next few days. And they're all really brief because I'm going to tell them only about Ningxia, which takes about 6 minutes. And I might also tell them about what an antioxidant is, which takes about another 3 minutes. That's it. And then I collect the information, I enroll them myself. That's the whole deal. If you've come here to listen, you're my guest. Come here every Friday to listen. But if you're here to actually do something, then here's what you're supposed to do. Everyone who contacts you, or if you're too shy, some of the people who contact you, answer their question, and then say, hey, I'm trying a nutritional supplement that's really working for me and other people. Can I tell you about it? That's it. And they'll usually say yes. And then you give them a Ningxia Red only presentation. And when they say, okay, I'll try it, you say, fine, I'll set you up for a regular shipment. The first shipment will be sent to you today. And then after that, from October 5th, November 5th, December 5th, you get it automatically every month. They'll say, fine. And sometimes they say, well, what if I don't like it? I say, then you quit any day you wish. I say, oh, okay. That's it. That's the whole deal. That's how I do it. And I'm enrolling and enrolling and enrolling. And I'm helping Ralph get to silver. I'm helping Naval get to silver. I'm helping Mickey and Wendy get to silver. So there's 4 people I'm working on to get them to go to silver this fall. And Margaret's going to go there, and Lynn and Carol. Mark's been awfully silent.
May I ask one more question?
You may ask as many as you wish.
I think it's just one. I did have one person leave, and so it's up to the person who is leaving to call Young Living to cancel their subscription, correct?
I think by leaving, you mean quitting?
Quitting the program, yes, the monthly program.
You can either send them the toll-free number for Canada or the United States, or they can find it themselves on the website and do it themselves.
But they have to do it themselves.
They have to do it. And if they procrastinate, good, they get another month's order.
Thanks.
And you'll get people quitting, and you'll get people who are on auto ship but still don't get an order. Why? Because their credit card didn't go through.
By the way, I've had to contact customer service maybe about 3 separate times for various issues. They are fabulous. You know, I can understand them. They speak English. So that isn't, the communication isn't an issue. They immediately get on the problem. They're so helpful, and every time it was resolved immediately.
Good. That's the toll-free line?
The customer service line that's on the website, I don't know if it's a toll-free line or not.
Yeah, it is. But there's thank you for that. And there's also a text help.
Yeah, chat line.
It's called Live Help, and it's at the very top of your screen. You just click on it, wait your turn, and they will take care of almost everything. Not everything, but almost everything. And sometimes it'll say you're 173rd in the queue, but don't get frightened. It actually goes down very, very fast. And on the toll-free number that Margaret called, they unfortunately don't tell you where you are in the queue. You just have to sit. You never know if it's going to be another 20 minutes or whether they're going to pick up in a second. But it's worth it. They do a great job. Yeah. So what's holding you back from enrolling somebody today? What's your answer?
Nothing.
Okay, but that's not true because you're likely not going to enroll someone today. So
I'm going to do it for your birthday.
You're going to enroll somebody for my birthday?
I'm going to. I don't care what it takes.
What is the first name of the person that you're most likely going to enroll today?
Vlad.
Vlad. Okay. Margaret, you said there's nothing in your way. So what is the name of Monica? Okay, good. So Irma, what is the first name of the person that you can enroll today?
Irma. I'm trying to enroll my mother.
Good. Don't try. So
I'll be talking to her later.
Good, but don't try to enroll her, just enroll her. Okay, Mark, what's the first name of a person you could enroll today? Mark, you're on mute.
Pleasure.
What is the name?
Pleasure.
I can hear you, sorry.
Pleasure.
Claju.
Yes.
Okay, good. So are you going to be calling Claju today?
Yes.
Okay, now I don't want you to say yes just to make Raymond happy. I'm trying to get you over the hurdle of actually doing the tough job of contacting somebody. Because once you contact somebody and they say yes, all of a sudden you're not going to be so frightened any longer. So Erica, what is the first name of a person you could call today?
Am I, yeah, you can hear me. Okay. I will have to wait until next week so I can order myself another package of Ninja and get better results. So that's why I am waiting a little bit.
What is the first name of a person you could call today?
I'm not going to call anybody today.
Thank you. She had the courage to say, I'm not going to do it. Bravo. The other people on the line, maybe they will call the person they said, and maybe they're just pacified. But Erica, you don't have to have your own testimonial. I gave you the example of Jack Canfield's big infected toe. I gave you the example of Jack Canfield throwing away his Viagra after 10 years. So you can give Jack Canfield's example. You can give my example. I know a guy who at 76 just started running after 40 years. You don't have to have your own testimonial. You can borrow other people's. And you don't have to enroll anyone today. You never have to enroll somebody. But if you're on this call, my job is to push you a bit. And you've decided to push back. That's okay. You can either push back and say, no, I'm not going to do it. Or you can say, oh my God, I am scared, but I'll do it anyways. Whatever one you want, I'll still love you.
The first part of your sentence is correct. The second part, I don't know.
You can choose to wait as long as you wish, and you can choose to give me whatever obstacle you want. So the obstacle you're using is, I won't call anyone until I have my own testimony.
Yes, that's correct, because it feels better to me.
Yes. So am I a bad person?
No?
No. I joined mid-May, and I was silver on the last day of May. It takes more than a week for products to arrive. I was more than halfway to silver before I received any product. I was halfway to silver. Silver is 10,000 PV. That's like 100 people. I'd enrolled half of them before I even touched a product. And I'm not a bad person. And it's not that I have low integrity. I borrowed other people's testimonies. Well, here's what happened to Jack Canfield, and here's what happened to someone else I know, and here's another example of someone else. I just gave their examples, and people said, oh, wow, those are good examples. I'll try it. So don't pretend that it's happened to you if it hadn't. That's low integrity. But you can tell my testimonies and let them say, oh, I like it, I'll join. Or they might say, I'm going to wait till you have a testimony, but I doubt it. But
you doubt it.
In selling, I'm just going to teach you something about selling. The only objection you can't overcome is the one you believe. So the objection you believe is that you have to have your own personal testimony. But you don't. I didn't.
Okay.
So you can still wait as long as you wish. I'm not trying to force you to do anything. I'm trying to push you a bit. I'm trying to put you into an uncomfortable zone. Because when you're in your comfort zone, you'll never speak to anybody because it's safer not to speak to anybody. If you don't speak to anybody, nobody can turn you down. Nobody can laugh at you. Nobody can say, oh, I hate these MLMs. Why are you even calling me? I don't want to talk to you again. You never have to hear that. It's only when you're uncomfortable and you call somebody that you could get hurt.
There's a ton of information on Ninja in the Oily Lounge if you go into the Facebook group. And also I found this great book called the Antioxidant Miracle. And it's got tons of info about how it helps.
Wonderful.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
In the Oily Lounge.
Yeah, there's a little search thing with a magnifying glass. Just type in Ninja.
Now, how do you know she's in the Oily Lounge?
I was just saying that as a presumptive. She should be.
I don't know what should means. Are you in the Oily Lounge, Erica?
No, I never heard of it.
Yes, so the advice you gave isn't helping her.
The book might be interesting, yeah?
So if you friend Raymond Aaron Mentor, he will get you invited into the Oily Lounge.
Yeah, so Erica, what's your last name?
On Facebook?
Yes.
I feel pushed. I'm sorry. No, I don't give it. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Maybe you misunderstood.
It's a big step for me I wasn't planning to be in this call. In fact, I was planning to be in the call with Jack Canfield for the abundance experience, and I didn't get it would be this call. So I
Erica,
clicked the link. I feel a little bit pushed. I'm sorry. I'm getting emotional.
Erica, you're in the wrong room, and that's why you feel bad. Because the assumption in Jack Canfield's room is you don't have to do anything but listen to him. The assumption in this room is that you're a leader who wants to enroll people, but you didn't know that. And so you legitimately are feeling pushed because we didn't know that. We didn't know that you were in the wrong room.
No, I didn't say, because I was thinking, okay, let's write down everything you say and see what I can learn from this, because I am open to be teachable and to learn from you, because I know you give great value as well. And but I just don't know what to do with this right now. So
why don't we do this? Take a deep breath. I won't talk to you. I won't push you. I'll just send you lots of love. And if you want to ask a question,
but if you what?
you want to ask a question, you can. But just
I
stay
will.
and enjoy it, okay?
What is ER? You said something, you want to be on the ER, but I didn't get that.
ER means essential reward.
Ah, okay.
Are you in Young Living?
Yes, since 2 weeks or something.
Okay. So I can see why you felt pushed. Okay.
Yes.
Ralph
Thank
and
you.
I are very sorry. We
No,
didn't.
don't worry about it.
All right. So I told you how to get lots of leads. Just add that comment to any reply that you make to anybody who messages you. And I've told you what I do. I almost always just make a very brief Ninja only presentation. And almost everyone says, oh my gosh, I want it. That's it. So Margaret, you have a decision to make. The person you said you would call, maybe you'll call them today, maybe you won't. And Irma and Mark, maybe you will, maybe you won't. It's scary as hell to call them. And it's really safe not to call them. But people who play it safe don't get to silver. People who are a bit scared, that's right. People who are going to take the risk. Like I called my daughter's ex-boyfriend. If she finds out, she'll scream at me. I'm just hoping to God that he'll enroll and I'll put him under her mother and then I'll tell her. And she
Now,
won't.
see, Raymond, you motivated me. I think I'm going to call my ex-husband and enroll him. We're actually very good friends.
Of course. So Paul, my dear friend, Paul and Carol, give me the name of someone that you could call today.
Jan.
Jan, okay? And who could you call, Carol?
Same fun. Come on.
Well, Tracy.
So you're going to call Jan, you're going to call Tracy. Okay. Now, maybe you will, maybe you won't. But you know what? If you have the courage, just call them. And you can even say, I'm nervous. This is the first call I've ever made. I'm really eager to tell you something, but I'm nervous. You can even admit all that. They'll still enroll. Lynn, what's the name of a person you could call today?
Well, I'm going to call my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, Marge and Cliff, and wish him happy birthday.
Very good. And then after the birthday thing settles down, what are you going to say?
they're going to ask me, how am I and what am I doing? What am I up to? And I will tell them about Ninja Juice.
Wow.
And my testimonial is I swim every day and my time has increased by 45 minutes. So I swim for about an hour and 15 minutes, 6 out of 7 days, and my shoulders don't hurt.
Now, when you said my time is increased, that's usually a bad thing.
Oh, pre-COVID, from my pre-Ninja Juice days.
Lynn, listen to me.
Okay.
When runners and swimmers and bicyclists talk about success, they all say their time lowers, like they get the job done faster. So when you say my time is increased, it sounds like you got hurt.
Oh, no.
I usually swim for half an hour and I stop because my joints hurt. Now, because of Ninja, I can swim an hour and my joints don't hurt. Now it makes sense. You get that? And Lynn, can you adjust the camera? I'm tired of looking at your forehead.
I keep trying, but my regular laptop isn't working well. It won't Zoom today.
Right, so stop trying. Perfect.
Is that better? I'll have to use my essential oil book to hold it up.
Right. Yes, that's a perfect reason for enrolling. Glenn, what is the name of a first name of someone you could call today?
Actually, two people. Kevin, he's a real good friend of mine, and Demetrius, who Kelly and I just got finished dog sitting for him. So we got to talk to him anyway. So,
so you could have.
I'm gonna say, I'm sure he's gonna. Go ahead.
You could have called them yesterday, of course.
So,
what's going to give you the courage to call them?
Yes, I should have.
No, it's not a should. I'm not making you wrong. I'm just saying you could have called them yesterday, and now maybe call them today. What is the difference? What happened between yesterday and today?
Well, with Demetrius, we always follow up on the last day of when we do the dog sitting for him. So I said, okay, well then that'll be a perfect time to talk to him about that, because then I'll have his attention.
Good.
With Kevin, chicken, basically.
Perfect answer. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for being honest.
You're welcome.
So the thing that changed was that I got you excited about the possibility, and you've stopped thinking that being scared is good enough reason.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
And this past week I enrolled my mom and my brother. So I was talking to my mom about the Ninja Juice, and I was almost done with the enrollment. And I said, should we talk to Eric and then, maybe put Eric under you? And she's like, well, yeah, well, what's the worst? He could say no. And he signed up, so it's worst case scenario. They say no, big deal, next.
Right. And most of my people say yes. Very good. Ani Ruda.
Yeah, hi Raymond. Hi everyone. Yeah, I have a problem talking to people about. So I'm not sure if I'll be calling somebody, but I do have a list of people that I am going to reach out, maybe via email or maybe via Facebook. I feel like.
Don't bother. You can't enroll somebody on Facebook.
No, like reach out to them and say, hey, I would like to talk to you. Not enroll them on Facebook, but like send them a message through Facebook Messenger or something like that.
Okay, what's the first name of somebody you might contact?
My friend Mihaila.
Mihaila. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm Mihaila. Hi, Ani. I haven't spoken to you in ages.
Hi, Mihaila. There's been a lot of things going on in my life, but one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is this new program that I've involved with, and it's nutritional supplements, and I would like to talk to you about it whenever you have a chance.
Oh, call me next year. Thanks for giving me. Goodbye.
Okay, so how do I get them to?
Why did you add that? You had me all excited, and then you told me to go away. Why would you do that?
Sorry. So what should I say?
I would like to tell you about it.
Okay. So just say I would like to tell you about it, not when you have a chance. So I should not add that. Yeah.
Chance? Yeah, I got a chance next April.
Okay, I got your point. I got your point.
Wow, tell me.
Oh, I was having trouble sleeping, and so I tried this essential oil called uh, lavender, and also another one called Stress Away. And every night, I rub some oil on my hands, and I smell it, and it helps me sleep. I'm also been taking this juice called Ninja Red, which is giving me energy. And uh, usually in the afternoon I get very lethargic, but by drinking Ninja Red, I don't get lethargic anymore in the afternoons.
Ani, you're my friend. I've known you for years. I want to buy the Ninja and the lavender and the Stress Away. Can you order that for me?
Sure, but I think you should get involved, because this is a great business to be. You can build a business as well. So, would you like to do that as well?
Ani,
Yes.
fucking blew it. You're a salesman. I said, yes, I'll buy. And you said, I'm sorry, I won't let you. You have to do something else.
Okay.
What are you, crazy?
I got it. Okay.
Imagine you went into let's say you're a car salesman, and I come in and I say, wow, that $100,000 car over there, I want it. Would you say, good, let's sit down and fill out the paperwork? Or would you say, no, I want to tell you about something else?
No, you're right. I should say, yeah, okay, I'll order it for you. Yeah.
Hallelujah. Okay, so let's try it again. Wow, I want that Ninja thing, and I want that lavender, and I want that Stress Away. How do I buy it?
Well, I'll help you order it.
Okay, good. That's it. Let's do it. Done. Fine. Now, this is the same guy who said that he couldn't do it. He's too shy. He can't talk to people. And he enrolled me in about 4 minutes.
Thank you, Raymond.
It's really funny. You guys make up big excuses. The only person who has an excuse is Erica, because she's in the wrong room.
Yeah. Thank you. That definitely helps. Raymond, I also have to go. I have another meeting at 3 o'clock. So, but thank you. I love you. Thank you very much.
I also have a meeting at 3. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I think one of the key things that I've learned from you, Raymond, is if you're going to do a presentation, don't worry about doing it poorly. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly, because you get better and better. I find myself every day getting better at making a call, but I always think, geez, what am I going to say? And you just get on the call and you say it. And action produces results.
And Ani actually did a really good job. He wasn't prepared. He's never, ever enrolled anybody. And in front of you guys, unprepared, he actually did a really good job. And yet, on his own, he would have never called anybody for a year. And if his friend Mihaela was on the line, Mihaela probably would have enrolled. So I'm teaching a course on how to write a book, and so I've got to get back there in 5 minutes. But I'm happy to answer any of your questions. And just before I answer your questions, I just want to tell you, if you want to build a business, you need to be prepared to be uncomfortable. You really need to be prepared to put your neck out. And when someone contacts you, you answer their question and say, hey, I'm trying this thing and it's really good. Can I call you? And they may say no, they may say yes, or they may not even reply. But you just have to do it. Otherwise, you stay safe and you never enroll anyone. And I've decided not to be safe. And so I will, if I'm not gold this month, I'll be gold next month. There's an outside chance I could hit gold this month. And Jack Canfield is already platinum, so I'm hoping to catch up to him before he hits diamond. The
How
average
much is gold?
gold is 35,000.
Is 35?
Yes. And diamond is 100,000. Sorry, platinum is 100,000
That's 100,000
OGV.
of sales.
There's no selling in Young Living. Never, ever use that word.
Oh, okay.
When you-
But what, it's 100,000 what? Tell me what the 100,000 is.
OGV, organizational gross volume.
Okay.
When you placed your last order, who was the salesman?
Who was the salesman? It was me.
No, you were the buyer. When you made your September order, who was the salesman?
Are you talking about Lisa or are you talking about Young Living?
Okay,
I don't know. I don't understand your question.
I'll give you the answer. There was no salesman. There's no selling in Young Living. Everybody goes into the website on their own and places their own order. There is buying,
Yeah.
no selling. But you
Right. Yeah.
stop using the word selling. There is no selling. Nobody sells products. You choose and you buy your own products. It's like Amazon. There's no Amazon salesman. You go to Amazon.
Right.
Okay, I need to go to teach something else.
So
But-
quick thing, for the recording, do we text you or email you?
Text me or email you and say, send me the recording and I will send it to you.
Happy birthday.
It's going to take me a few hours because I'm teaching this other course.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. And I love
Thanks, Raymond.
And if you feel pushed, then either allow yourself to feel pushed by me and call somebody and get scared, or don't. And I'll see you next Friday. But
Okay.
encouraging you.
Happy birthday, Raymond.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm encouraging you to do what's up. And Erica, sorry that we pushed you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Don't worry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Raymond. Happy